Hello and welcome to the My Ideal Wedding Guest List and Event Planner tutorial. By taking out free registration on My Ideal Wedding, you'll be given access to your own personalised user dashboard, and from that dashboard, using the menu button at the bottom of the screen here, you can select events, guest lists, seating planner, etc. What we suggest for people is that they initially start with the guest list. You can add as many names as you wish to the guest list, and this is a master guest list from which you can allocate people to the various events that you're going to have leading up to and including your wedding. So go through and add guests by selecting this Add Guest button. When you select this button, you'll be taken to this form where you can add a family. So you can add just one person or the whole family. So you can add the main guest's first name, surname, whether they have special dietary requirements, whether they perhaps require wheelchair access, and their email address. You can then add their partner's first name, last name, dietary requirements, wheelchair access, and their email address. And then you can add the children, first name, last name, dietary requirements, whether there's a high chair required, whether they're going to need stroller access, or whether they may have wheelchair access. And you can add as many children as you wish. You will then be asked to add them to one of the categories, either members of the bridal family, groom's family, friends or co-workers or other. Down here in the dietary notes, you can actually stipulate the dietary notes. It may be vegetarian, it could be that the partner is a vegetarian, and any other general notes that you may wish to put in. And then you simply save that. And all of those people will be added to your address book, to your general guest list. Now that you've created your guest list, we'd suggest you go to the events section of the website, and you can here create the different events that you may be having. So you can add an event through this button here. Select the particular event that you're looking at. It could be an engagement, hen's party, bucks night, wedding ceremony and reception, or some other function that you may have. You add in the particular details of that function, the venue name, venue address, suburb, state, postcode, date that you're going to have that event, and the time of the event, and simply create it. You can then at any time go into your events and select them and work on them. So you may wish to have a look at the engagement. Here we've actually added people to the engagement. But if you haven't added any guests as yet, you simply select the Add Guest button, and then you go through, and here for the engagement you run down your general guest list and work out who you want to invite to your engagement. You can invite all the people or just some of the people. Once you've prepared the details for the various events you're going to have, you can then go over to this particular section. So we're in the engagement at the moment, and we can send a bulk invite to all of the people that you've put on your invitation list for that particular event. Here you're given templates to select from. So we're talking about an engagement here, so you can go to the engagement template, and you can change this template any way you wish. We've given you a basic format here, and you can add and change details however you wish. You put in your RSVP date down the bottom, where the RSVP is to be sent to, or you can actually, for events where you're electronically inviting people, you can allow them to accept or RSVP directly via the website. So if they click on this link in their invitation, they'll be taken to your personalised website, and there they can RSVP directly for you. If you plan to send a more formal written invitation to any of your events, and that's probably more the case with the wedding in particular, what I'd suggest you do is a week or two after you've sent out your actual formal invitations, perhaps send out a bulk invitation electronically as well, just so that people have access to RSVP directly to your personal wedding website. And this is a nice way of just keeping things up to date, and it gives people access to that personal website as well. If at any of your events you're going to actually be seating people, it's a good idea to go into our seating planner, and from your seating planner you can then allocate people to tables. So you can add as many tables as you wish. Simply name the table, the number of guests on the table. Then you'll have your guests at the top who are unallocated. You'll have the tables. So table 2, we've got no one on that table as yet. We've got 8 seats available. Table 1, we've got 1 person seated. That's Lucas Hill. We've got 9 seats available. So then we might say, okay, Wendy, we're going to assign Wendy to table 1 together with Lucas. And Hamish, who is a child, we're going to actually have a children's table, and that children's table is table 2. So we're going to assign Hamish to table 2. It's as simple as that. Once you've allocated guests, you can move them around the table as you wish. So you might want to change Wendy and Lucas's position on the table, etc. Once you've completed your table arrangements, it's simple to print out the table arrangements for the particular venue concerned, and it will stipulate on that any provision required for high chairs, pram access, special dietary needs or wheelchair access. We hope that you have fun using these tools, and we think it will make planning your events a lot simpler. Good luck. My Ideal Wedding, a fun way to plan your special day.